Why do they all have like similar names? Okay. Welcome, welcome, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Gestalt, Steam, and Cinder. Last episode, I made a pretty big oopsie, or at least what I think is an oopsie. I might have just like gaslit myself, but I may or may not have turned or left the face cam on for like the last 10 minutes of the video, in which case I apologize. I hope that it would never happen again after the horrible time that you've probably seen in the YouTube video, the Danny's Bargain Bin Bonanza YouTube video, part 1. But either way, if so, that's a bridge that I will cross later today or later on when I have to edit it. But outside of that, what happened last episode? We learned about the Gestalt project. We learned about who Althea may or may not be, that being an armor knight or whatever. Ember knight? Armor knight? One of those things. I got some tea. It's honey ginger tea, matcha flavor. I don't normally like matcha, so you might be asking yourself, or you might ask me, Daniel, if you don't like matcha, why did you get the matcha flavor? And I'd say, well, I don't know, man. I just wanted to try it out. And then you would say, well, if you wanted to try it out, then why did you buy the largest version with the most number of sachets within it? And to that, I would say, I don't know. It's fine. Now, the actual question is, do you enjoy it? Tastes fine. Tastes fine, actually. No qualms there. Oh, Lyra Grace followed me. Thanks for the follow, Lyra Grace. Appreciate you. All right, where am I at? Who am I at? Where? Yeah, I was over there. Demetro. If Demetro don't like you, good. Okay. Anyways, it's not important. Forget I said anything. That'd be me being a poser, if anything. Okay, it looks like this is truly an orb getter, an orb filler. I did not accidentally do anything wrong or like miss something important. Yep, I see that bad boy right over yonder. I can still shoot you. Oh, look at that. It's showing us everything we need to know. I'm happy about that. What is that? What is that on the map? Is that a quest giver? That's my guess, right? Quest giver or something? It's not on the legend. It doesn't show what that is on the legend. What is that? Yeah, no idea. But there is a travel conduit somewhere. Or there should be a travel conduit somewhere over there. I'm gonna have to walk over there at some point, but just for the sake of... I'll leave like the last 45 minutes for backtracking, if that makes sense. Unless like I'm already embroiled in something that's like very story focused. I think that's a fair like a fair way to treat things. Go for mostly story and then leave a little bit of time for backtracking. If that makes sense, let me hear you say amen. Woo, woo. I don't know where that came from, but I followed the impulse and here we are. So last episode, by the by, I was talking about... What do we got in here? Yep. How many do I have? How many do I have? 2. Okay, I need 4 to upgrade the next one. So I was right, the amount that you need for each upgrade does increase. We currently have 5, which is I mean, hey, nothing to sneeze at. Sure as hell ain't complaining about that. But last episode I was talking about the old fighting game stories and how they've grown, right? So I talked about Street Fighter. Street Fighter was one of those ones that, you know, started out like that. SNK, you know, your Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, and all of them, they had their own stories as well. They were always, you know, kind of like, I don't want to call them an afterthought just outright, because some people actually did work on them. Somebody actually, you know, thought about those things and tried to make it make sense. Now, did it? I don't know, man. It depends on who you ask. You're back. Why was it locked before? I hope you're okay. Anything you want to give me? Fine, Doc. Truth be told, I'm the quickest as I've ever been. So that madman up inside still lives, does he? How did you... what does she sound like? I think this was the Jamaican. Vincent isn't the only one with his ear to the ground. You sound like almost as if you knew him. Didn't think you had anything to do with the Lyceum. The Lyceum, ha, gods no. But Faust, I heard stories. Dangerous one, that man. Tell me, what did he say? Doc's just gonna worry if I tell her what I really am, or what Faust thinks I am anyway. Faust thinks I am anyway. Mostly bluster, that one, but he gave us a name, Caspar Faria. Said he might know more about whatever the hell's going on here. Caspar. You know him? Ah, just a name I haven't heard in a long time. Perhaps it's time Aletheia, how time slips us by. These ghosts from the past. Sorry to anyone who is Caribbean for that accent. I apologize once again. There's something I need to do, but when I'm back, come find me, would you? There's something I want to show you. Just gonna leave like that, Doc? There's a time and place for everything, child. We'll talk soon. Is a promise. Fine, Doc. I'll leave you to your secrets for now, and you yours, child. In her thoughts, she sounds like a standard American dialect. Okay. Sad. She sounds sad. Okay. I'm kind of blustering, kind of walking back and forth right now. I just want to check all the shops over here because I neglected to do so before. Am I stupid? Don't answer. Don't worry about it. I must have missed them, right? I didn't go inside any of the... Okay, don't do that. We don't need to go here. I just want to enter these. I talked to that guy. Lovely, happy about it. Can't enter here yet because it's closed. Literati. Yes. This is another place I wanted to talk to. Yeah, we need to do that for the quest. Is he not here? Son of a freaking gun, dude. Are you serious? I have to find him inside that random room, just somewhere. That's some BS. That's some lies and slander. Are you kidding me? Well, that means I'm not gonna go back to that guy for a minute. Now the quest does require us to talk to this lady, so let's just do it real quick. Salutations, Althea. I see you are, as far as I can tell, in one piece. You sound surprised. Pleasantly, I can assure you. I presume you had the good fortune to find Faust. Not sure if I'd call anything about it fortunate, but I did meet him. And something tells me the two of you might get along. To think, Dr. Faust really was hiding in the old quarter all this time. That's right, and he thinks you might be able to help figure out something of a mystery. Me? He asked for me. In a manner of speaking, Faria, you know that name, don't you? You mean Caspar Faria, genius, gentleman, and explorer? Ah, you know they say his eyes shone bright as coins. You could say I'm an expert in the man. First Faust, now Faria. What a day, Alethea. Yes, well, Faust held him in... Oh, no, that's Alethea talking. Yes, well, Faust held him in nearly as high a regard. Seems he's gone missing, though, or mislaid, perhaps. And as you so delicately put it, mislaid? Oh, no, Faria, never Faria. What do you mean? It's quite the legend, the Lyceum. One of the most promising minds of a generation vanished into thin air just before the scleroma outbreak 20 years ago. Rather perplexing, don't you think? If there's one thing you learn as a soldier, it's that no one ever vanishes without leaving some kind of trail. Oh, believe me, they've looked. Nothing, Alethea, nothing at all. Why, I myself spent nearly a year scouring his books. No, he's gone. That's not gonna work for me, Ada. There's something more here, and Faria may have the answers I seek. He has to be out there. Simon, you'll need to talk to the boy. I gave him my notes on Faria months ago to see if he could find something I missed. Please go. Please leave. Please leave. Okay. You missed something? It happens, but the fool profited the most absurd theory. Looking for Erd. They thought I was eccentric. If you truly are as desperate as you sound, you might inquire with him. I'll do that, thanks, Ada. Well, he can't be far. I heard him muttering about getting some gear fixed at the machinist in the western district of Ikala. I was just over there. Isn't that literally here? This is the eastern district of Ikala, so it can't be here. But is this not the machinist right here? Aren't you... This looks like it would be. It has a thing that looks like it. I don't know. I guess not, though. Hey. All right. Let's head over. Got distracted. What can I say? Anyways, though, I started talking about this because of Tekken. So Tekken and Mortal Kombat, I would say, are the gold standards for fighting game stories, depending on, you know, how you feel. There is no such thing as a gold standard for a fighting game story because it's about the fighting and, you know, the multiplayer. I can't stand on that. They have the spikes for the pigeons. Kind of funny, actually. Real quick, let me talk to my boy. Just real quick, right quick. Let me see what he's got to say. Is he here? He is here. All right. Don't say he looks like me. He doesn't look like me, right? We do have somewhat similar hair. I mean, we have a similar hairline, that's for sure. I could play him. I could. Let's say, yeah, what can I do for you? I'll have a drink. I didn't know I could do this. How much can I drink? Ooh, nice little animation. Slide it over, baby. Slide that bitch over. Yeah. You get a buff for drinking. Cool. I like that. Any interesting rumors? Nothing new percolating for now. Anyway, got it, thanks. Got it, thanks, Vincent. All right, that's all you had to say. That's all you can say. I have a double jump now, which means I can go upstairs, y'all. I can go upstairs and see what's up here finally. It didn't take that long to unlock the double jump, so it's not like I was like wanting for so long, but at the same time, what we got? Mobility boots. Who's the dude I talked to fuse things? It's in the next area, I think. I think it's here, somewhere around here. I ain't no fool, dog. I'm gonna jump on these walls first. Okay. I mean, I did what I said I'd do. Looks like there's more to the right as well. What's in here? Another key card. Happy days, happy days, happy days, happy days. All right. There's a spider up there. I got a roommate. As long as he pulls his weight, or she, depending on the size, I think it might be. No, this looks like a boy. Puny like a boy is. As long as it pulls its weight, I'm happy with that roommate. Anyways, though, where is the place that I do the thing at? I know it's here somewhere. I know it's, yeah, it probably is. Oh, I think I found, well, no, that's where I gotta give the gun to the gunsmith. Who is the dude that I give the other stuff to? I know it exists. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay, apparently you can't grab that ledge. That's news to me. Ooh, there we go. I know it's there somewhere. I didn't even get to see his name because I was just fat. I was just slamming the A button like a... Oh, the machinist. Here we go. This is also where I need to go for my quest, but... Wait, no, I couldn't talk to this guy before. I don't remember where I need to go to fuse the things. It might have been the dude. It might have been the dude. It might have been gunsmith guy. Sorry about loud swallow. Like I said, I can't help it. Alethea, wonderful to see you. But I can assure you I'm in no danger. Keeping my expeditions more local for now. Glad to hear it, but I actually came for your help this time. I owe you that much. Well, depending on the request. Casper Faria. Casper Faria. Ada tells me you've taken an interest in him. Surprised she sent you my way, but yes. In fact, it was, in part, Faria's trail that led me to the vaults in the first place. Faria was obsessed with the liturgy. Believed it was all real. Well, most of it, anyway. The calamity, the armors, and after what we saw. He wrote of an undercroft deep beneath the vaults, just like we found. It must have been there, but, well, years ago. Decades, maybe. But he didn't stop at the liturgy. No, rumors abounded that Faria had found a copy of the Apocrypha, the Achaeans' forbidden text. Oops. And that power, it was corrupting, it warped and twisted the land, as if it were the abyss itself. And that place of darkness, of the abyss spilling forth. You don't mean Erd, the land of the dead. If you know anything about Faria, you should know. You know his claims of fame, discovering the source of those mysterious crystals that have been popping up all over Canaan lately. When he emerged from within the Scrap Sea... Wait, Faria came back from the Scrap Sea. I can count on one hand the number of explorers who've made it back from there in one piece. In the rest? I know, succumb to the rust rot. Whatever's in the air down there, it warps the men's minds. Twists them into scrap whites. But he did it, and that's not all. Alethea, it works. He was right. The crystals he found, they came from Erd. a place where the veil between the abyss and our world weakened. This was what sparked my crosswords with Ada. She insisted it was a metaphor or cipher, but she's wrong. It exists, Alethea, deep beneath the Scrap Sea. Alethea, I think he found the entrance to Erd during his expedition to the Scrap Sea, and then something led him back here. Let's say you're right, and let's say that by some miracle he's still alive. Just how in blazes would I even get down there? Yes, there's the rub. Caspar never wrote of exactly how he got down there in the first place, but from scouring his journals, I think I know a way. One path only a madman would dare traverse, or someone with certain powers. Keep your voice down, Simon. Sorry. On the route down to the Scrap Sea, Faria claimed he passed through an internal forge where molten metal dripped from the sky. It had to have been Fornax. There's an entrance to the lower levels of the vault that we passed. Fornax. This is turning into quite the expedition. Ha! I suppose the shoe's on the other foot then. Good luck, Alethea. And, well, do be careful. When the rust rot's not all you'll find down there. Down there. Alright, the accent's kinda scheisse. But it's okay. Because it's mine. And that's all I can say about it right now. So we gotta go. I was reading it, but I didn't actually read it. So what's that? What do we have to go? The only way is through the Infernal Forge Fornax. We passed by an old entrance to... How do you go to the next page? How do you go to the next page? Okay, that's not how. How do I go to the second page of this bad boy? There we go. Fornax in the vault's boiler rooms. I think I know where we need to go. Vaguely. Vaguely. And it is vague, believe me. New quests? Okay. I think we have to actually enter into the new area before the quests are available to us. That's okay. Now to finish the thought that I started last episode. Okay, yes. So, Mortal Kombat and Tekken have the best fighting game stories so far. Guilty Gear has its own. I'm not averse to it, but it's not quite so bombastic or it is fleshed out, but it doesn't have its story mode isn't quite as it doesn't have as much. What's the word? I lost the word. It doesn't have as much budget. Okay, that's how I'll put it. All right, real quick. This is what I'm here for, baby. The treasured crown. Which means that now we got space. I mean, listen, I'll get back to it, okay? We'll start here. Mobility boots. Scope. Let's see what we can build real quick. Health and resistance, health blade damage resistance, health blade break resistance. Health gain, energy gain. I mean, that one's pretty good, and that one is the one that I really want, but we're missing the sight beam, wherever that might be. So let's just go. I want damage more than break, as it so happens. So let's do that. And then we're missing one more alloy, but that's okay. Pop that bad boy on there. Making me feel so nice. Oh, they're accessories. I thought buying that would just mean that like I have it. Like it's just mine forever. I guess that's my own fault, right? 15, 5, 10. Okay, that's a thing that you fuse. I'm not worried about that. All right, cool. We should find a save point. They said it was down in the vault, so I'm guessing it's that right there. I don't know for sure, though. Actually, that's not the vaults. That's the underground crap hole. I think the vaults are down here, and this is the place right over there. So we do have to backtrack. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not a complaint from me. The only thing I'm kind of curious about at the moment, I guess I'll leave B for now as well. Let's just head over. Oh, we have to go down to go over. So we actually have to head down into the sewers and then go left. There we go. Nice little bit of navigation, circumnavigation. Yeah, so Mortal Kombat story is it kind of like, you know, was some semi-existent for the first couple of games, and then they kind of fleshed it out even more over time, right? And then the actual story modes got like, you know, their real production and budget, you know, cutscenes, 3D rendering, all the whole nine, right? That was what they were known for. That was one of the very many good things that NetherRealm does with their fighting games. Not the biggest fan of the actual games themselves, the gameplay wise, but outside of that, you know, outside of that context of actually playing the games, I like them quite a bit. I like the story mode anyway. I'll watch a playthrough, or if it's on Game Pass, play it myself. That's about the most I can say, though. Oh yeah! You can't fall through these, can you? I'm gonna save you, little man. Just watch. I'm coming. And when I do, there's gonna be up. Sorry. I know I say it all the time. I can't help it. Yep. Cut him. Can I jump on this? Nope. All right. Yeah, so that one is its own thing. It's, you know, it's got its own tropes and, you know, world, and also it sometimes resets the entire world just because, you know, they wanna, I guess. They've written themselves into a corner, some might say. I don't know. It's not up to me, you know. That's their cross to bear. But oh, I only need one now. That's kind of crazy, dude. I'm powerful. It makes sense. These guys are pretty low level. Double jump, baby. I got a double jump now. It's over for all y'all. All right. Another one. Now we got 3 out of 4, so one more and then we could do this. I forgot about you, bro. Oh, it's gonna take a while for him to be able to sell things to me. Rude. This is the way that I have to go, by the way, so I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not just backtracking for the sake of it, even though... Oh, okay, no, I'm not there yet. We're not there yet. You only take like 1 damage from falling, though, so I'm not too beat up about it. Whoa-ya! Yeah, okay. Not yet. Someday, though. I'm sure... I mean, there has to be a way to get there, obviously. They wouldn't put it there if there wasn't. But anyway, that brings us to Tekken. Tekken is the fighting game story, apart from Street Fighter, that I would say I am the most invested in, versed in, have the most nostalgia for. I played Tekken 1 and 2 a bit. I played the Tekken 1 and 2 story on emulation, or I emulated them way after the fact, but I used to play Tekken, you know, 1. Actually, 1, 2, and 3 more likely, if I remember correctly. But anyways, the story of Tekken is quite interesting, if you ask me, I guess. I mean, I don't know who else you ask. Ain't no one else here. But it's, you know, it follows the Mishima Zaibatsu. I fused the 2 words together in my brain. Before we go, I'm sorry, before we go, I mean, we do have a double jump now, bro. We might as well use it, right? But it's the one of the more interesting things, or interesting qualities of the story, yes, of the story of Tekken, is that Harada, I don't know if Harada is the person who did the whole story and everything, but one of the main points is that they kind of made it a point to not necessarily focus on the main character being a good guy per se. So lots of anti-heroes, lots of gray areas, lots of bad dudes being bad, but they are still the protagonist. That's kind of part of the claim to fame for the good old Tekken story. So yes, it follows the Mishima Zaibatsu. In the first game, you play as Kazuya. You are the child of Heihachi Mishima, and he is a bad guy. He throws you off of a cliff. Why? Because for reasons that you don't know at first, but you know, become more clear over time. But he throws you off of a cliff. You're his son. He throws you off of a cliff. You climb back up and you're like, that was kind of messed up, Dad. I mean, bad dads is like not a rare trope in media, whether it's, you know, Invincible, Baki, everything. Teen Titans a little bit with Raven. Having a dad who is not great. Turns out daddy issues, you know, run deep in humanity. But Alethea, did Ada have the answers you were looking for? Sort of. Look, Marlo, I know you want to see this thing through, but I need to go where I need to go. So it seems our path leads to the Scrap Sea then. How could you? The crystals, Alethea. The pure shards could only have come from one place. And, well, there's no place in Canaan you'd try to dissuade me from going. Marlowe, I'll have to charge through Fornax, fight off scrap whites, and keep my head on straight while the Rostrop rips at my brain. And I'll be right behind you. Your power, the conduits, the Achaeans. It's all connected. I may not be a vanguard or a soldier, but I'll be damned if I ignore such a clear threat to Canaan. This guy's evil, dude. I can feel he's gonna betray us. Calling it right now. He's a betrayer. I can see it in his eyes. Look at him. He's so shifty. He sounds like a piece of shit, too. Anyways, I can't talk you out of this, can I? Not a chance. Fine, I'd rather you not lose your head, but it's yours to lose. Let's go then. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. So now that I have a double jump, I think I can make this... I mean, yeah, of course I can. Yep. Nope, nothing up there for us. Worth a check, worth a shot, worth double checking. So we can go back and do a little bit of backtracking while we're here. A little bit of backtracking. I remember I killed this guy. Real quick, add that conduit to the network. Yes, so yeah, that's the first game. You play as Kazuya. You get mad at your dad. You beat him up and you throw him off the same cliff that he threw you off. And then he looks at the screen and he smiles. He goes... And it's a really weirdly animated, but also back in the day we thought that was like photorealistic. Okay, so yeah, that's Tekken 1, pretty cool. Tekken 2, you play as Heihachi. You didn't die from falling off the cliff. I mean, it couldn't kill your son, so I mean, why would you imagine it killed the dad? So it didn't kill the dad either. He's back, and he's back to take back his Zaibatsu, his conglomerate, from his evil son, evil question mark son. I mean, it's kind of justified if you think about it, but you know, like I said, gray areas. That's what this stuff is all about. So anyways, you play as him, you go through the same Iron Fist tournament, otherwise known as Tekken, the Tekken tournament, King of Iron Fist. That's what the name comes from and all that good stuff. You go there, you beat him up, and you're like, I'm gonna beat your ass, son. And then I think he throws him in a volcano, if I remember correctly. Heihachi throws Kazuya into a volcano or something like that, right? Ow, rude. And then, so Kazuya is now dead, for sure. Kazuya Mishima is dead, definitely. 3! No, he's not. He doesn't die. What happens? I think maybe he throws him off a cliff again. I think he throws him in a volcano, but I don't remember for sure. I'm not gonna lie. In any case, though, after all that goodness, all that good infanticide, patricide, attempted infanticide, 3 happens, and it turns out that Kazuya had a kid. He met a girl named what's her name? June? I think it's June. I don't remember her name, dude. I'm sorry. Listen, man, I'm just giving you the quick and dirty, even though it's not really quick, but it is quite dirty. Anyways, though, he falls in love, presumably. Ooh. And then, yes, he falls in. Sorry, I just got a crazy email. All right, I'll probably be expecting a phone call then. I might need to take a break for a phone call in the near future, but that is for me to deal with when that near future comes. Anyways, though, 3 happens, and I'm pretty sure Kazuya lives. He gets better from the volcano or something. Or wherever he was thrown into, he gets better, and then he's like doing bad stuff again. And oh no, what happens in 3 is, yes, Kazuya's child Jin is with his mom in this cool place or whatever, but oh no, a huge evil Aztec god comes back to life and wants to fight strong people. I don't know, man, I didn't write this stuff. And so he goes and he kills his mom, and he's like, how dare you kill my mom? She's my mom. I like her. I want her to be alive. And so he goes to Heihachi and he's like, teach me your martial arts so that I can avenge my mom. And Heihachi's like, yeah, sure, bro. You're my grandson. I don't mind. We can definitely get that going. And I have no ulterior motives, I swear. Ooh. I gotta try it out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can do it multiple times too, and it doesn't take it doesn't take your bar either. Nice. Stop shooting me, bro. Anyways, okay, no, there's gotta be something there, dude. There's like a thing here. What does it mean? There's like a secret. There's like a secret or something. Interesting. All right, hold on a moment. Before I continue on with the story, I'm going to take a quick break, and then I will be back. See you soon. Okay, we are returned. I figured out what I needed to figure out. I'm still confused about this on the map. I don't know what it means. Red Tesla switch. I gotta get that one up there. It's gotta be like a quest thing, right? But I don't see a quest giver. Maybe I have to jump up top, or maybe I have to like open this door somehow. Maybe there's a Tesla switch or something. I don't know. All I know is that I got my skill point. That's what's important, right? The rest is secondary. Disappear. We can almost kill these guys in one hit. I'm surprised we can't. They're only level 2. If I'm being honest, they should be dying in they should be dying just from a hard look from me, you know? Just a stern look should cause them to turn into ashes, but it's okay. I don't mind. Anyways, though, yeah, Ogre's here. Kazuya learns and then beats Ogre's ass, and then I don't remember if this is in this game or if it's in the next one. It might be the next one. I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of blends together at this point for me because 3 was the last one that I actually played. But anyways, either in this one or the next one, Kazuya betrays Jin and shoots him with a gun, like in the back of the head or some shit. He's like, my grandson, now that you defeated Ogre, die. He doesn't die. He got better. What actually happens is that he instead becomes a some sort of horrible beast guy. I think this happened to, if I remember correctly, even in 1, Devil Jin shows up. This isn't actually really that important. What I'm talking about is I'm just giving you a big rundown. It's not that important. Doesn't really change that much. I'm just talking because I like the sound of my own voice. In 4, I don't remember if Jinpachi is in 4 or if he's in 5. It might be in 4, it might be in 5. Maybe Kazuya or Heihachi's dad shows up, comes back to life because a demon takes his body or something like that. And it's like, what the hell is going on? Maybe that's 5. But anyways, yeah, it turns out that, oh, I got the gunsmith tools. Isn't that what I needed to give to the dude? Yeah, hell yeah, boy. I'm gonna teleport back when I have the chance. I know. This is not supposed to be our backtracking episode. Here I go backtracking again, though. I can't help myself, dude. It's a compulsion. I have a problem, and I don't want to stop. I don't need help. I'm feeling just fine. But anyways, in 3 or 4, the Heihachi comes back. Heihachi gets blown up in like a big explosion, and he flies into like the dirt or something, and then Raven, a ninja guy from the games, is like, Heihachi Mishima is dead because he died, right? He got blown up in a huge explosion. He definitely died. And I think that was either from 5 to 6 or 4 to 5. JK, he didn't die. He lived, he got better. One explosion couldn't kill this man, I guess. I don't know, man. At some point it seemed like he was mortal, but you know, after falling off of a cliff and being exploded and living, it seems that might not be quite the case. But in any case, it then goes to 6, which is, I think that's the one with Azazel, where Jin is now the leader of the Zaibatsu, and he starts World War III because he's trying to, everyone's like, why are you being so evil? I thought you were supposed to be the good one, different from your parent. Your living parent, who also sometimes dies but also comes back to life because, I don't know, you guys are invincible or whatever. But it turns out that he actually started World War III because he wanted to create suffering in the world so that he could bring out this creature that is the source of the devil gene, both in him and his father. And then he does, and then he beats Azazel up, and then Azazel's the name of the demon, right? That's, you know, pretty classic demon name. And then the world is saved, question mark? Because then there's Tekken 7, and then Tekken 7 starts in the past, and it's like, wait a second, let's talk about who married Heihachi and had Kazuya in the first place. And maybe that's the reason why Yeah, I don't know what that means on the map, dude. I actually have no idea. I'm here, but I don't see anything that would warrant that symbol. Whatever the case may be. That's the reason why his wife was the progenitor of the devil gene. Her entire clan was based around it. Also, she's friends with Akuma from Street Fighter for some reason, and she was tasked with marrying Heihachi so that she could ingratiate herself to him and eventually kill him, because he was going to be a dangerous man who would hold the world, the safety of the world in balance. Because even though they had the devil gene, they were good, question mark? They wanted to protect the world or something? I don't know, man. I didn't write this shit. I can't even recount it properly. Anyways, he kills his wife because she tries to kill him, and he's like, I gotta, maybe my son also, because she turns into like a demon form, and he's like, what the hell? I wonder if my son can do that too. And that's why he threw Kazuya off the cliff, because if he died, then he's not evil, he's just a regular kid who dies when they're thrown off of a cliff. Very understandable. But if he lives, then he's an evil demon child. Weird way to figure out, kind of like the childling or the changeling thing, you know, from Rusted Moss. You find out if your child is a changeling by putting them in the oven, and if they cry and scream, they're real. But if they don't, question mark, they're a changeling or something like that. Not the best logic. But anyways, Kazuya is alive, he's back, and he wants blood. Big power struggle, and then we'll get back to that. Indra.
It was luck. You stayed Elion's hand, that is all. You couldn't even bring back the whelp.
What? You would have had me drag the princeling in on his ass?
You insolent.
Enough bickering. Now tell me, just what was that wayward son of mine doing in the outskirts? And this woman a Soldner, I hear, or formidable one it seems. His agenda is as inscrutable as ever, Lord, but no doubt it has something to do with these Achaeans. Perhaps he can go where a vanguard cannot, let loose his leash a bit longer, see what he can find. Very well, that boy. Watch him. See what he's learned. I fear what Elion is planning. And this girl, this Alethea, she's good, Lord, fine as blade arm and collar. Well, next to me, of course. But that's all she is. Let her stay with the prodigal son. If anyone can keep him safe, I put my money on her. Very well. Let them be for now. Indra, perhaps it's time you apply more pressure to our guest. Torture! Elion seeks to rip open old wounds, and if he should succeed, I fear for us all. We must find out what he knows, what he's planning.
My lord, surely we should just simply put him to the blade.
No, not yet anyway. Elion is not the last. Others will follow. This needs to end here and now. Go, Indra. You know what to do. And Indra, keep your wits about you. Interesting. Ooh, a little bit of fire. Oh, I see. I wanted to see if there was something I was missing. There was not. New world. We're in a new land. Oh, I'm not supposed to be going here. I need to teleport back so I can go to the gunsmith and give the gunsmith the thing. Give me 1 second, okay? 1 second. I'm gonna end the episode real quick, but I just gotta do this real quick, okay? I promise. I promised this would be the last thing, and I lied. Well, actually, no, I didn't promise anything. I never promised anything to you. You can't force my hand. You're nothing. You got no talent. You have no respect for the silence that serves as the foundation for creativity, okay? Actually, I have no respect for that. I'm always yapping. But anyways, though. We're just gonna go real quick. All right, just get out of my way. The faster I can get there, the faster I'll be out of y'all's hair. Let's skedaddle. Let's get at it. There we go. Fall down through the thing. Fall down even further. Yeah. There was a guy with a New Yorker accent. I don't remember who it was, but I know that it was very unsuited for the character. But it's okay. I'll cross that bridge next episode. All right. Wrong place. See, saving is fair though. Saving is necessary. I don't want to continue the story because I just need to get this done real quick, okay? I went to the wrong place. 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 Wrong place, wrong time. It's okay. Urkala it is. Okay. But yeah, I'll talk about some other stuff in the meantime, I guess. It won't take that long. We just have to like head over just a little further. Just almost there. A stone's throw. Wrong place. This is the wrong place. This... Is it new? Is it telling me there's new stuff? Yes, there is new stuff. Okay, cool. Enjoy the thrill of the hunt, soldier. There you go. I'm sorry. I forgot. But yeah, if we're talking about, you know, let's just continue the story. You know, I'll continue the actual story beats next episode, but the big appeal for me and the Tekken story is the actual graphics and stuff. Like I said, you know, Tekken has always been a 3D fighter, and they've put quite a lot of budget, quite a lot of production value into actually like making good cutscenes, good CGI for the time, especially. Like, you know, if you go back and you look at Tekken 1 and Tekken's 2 CGI cutscenes, they're not necessarily, you know, blowing the pants off of any modern person. A zoomer wouldn't see that and be like, oh, it looks like real life. But back in the day, like I said, we really did think that it looked like real life, and we were right. At least in our perception, we were right. But yeah, and then even as time has passed, they've always, you know, put plenty of budget, plenty of time, and plenty of love into those stories. And that's kind of the reason why, you know, they are enduring and they have so much impact today. And obviously the Tekken games themselves also play incredibly well. They're great games. If they weren't, then the story wouldn't even matter in the first place, right? But yeah, it's a lot of good, a little, you know, melodrama, but that never hurts. All right. Have that part for me. Brilliant. How did this guy sound? Brilliant.
I seem to have dropped the key to that chest over there. Sure would be a shame if someone were to make off with the contents, you know? Capiche?
It's okay. What do we get? A sight beam. Sight beam. Pipe. Really? That's all you get is a sight beam? I guess I need it for the next weapon upgrade. Okay, it was a quest. I got the thing. That'll do it for this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this one, hit the subscribe button. As usual, thanks for spending a little bit of time here with me today, wherever you are and whatever it is that you're doing. Have a good one, y'all. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace out, and bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all. Bye-bye.